Hi, this is Dorothy back again with Scrapbooking, and this is the fifth of the Hope and Kindness scrapbook layouts. So this is beautiful, isn't it? It's really lovely. That love, laugh, and smile often is one of the cut apart cards that goes on there. So super simple, 4 by 6. So that is the first page, which somehow did not get recorded. But never fear, the second page is very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar to the first page. So I apologize for that. The only difference is there's a triangle that goes on the inside of the harbor square. Um, but the craft strip and the little zip strip are all part of the first page. So now this is an added part. It's a journaling strip that's going down the edge of the craft strip. And so very different, not our usual way of doing things. This is a zip strip with the background of the harbor, dark blue, with itty bitty hearts on it. And then this is a strip cut, a half-inch strip cut from the paper that's craft on one side and craft stripes on the other. So I love this little bitty daisy paper, and it's going to be the background for the pictures. So I will show you that there are some pieces, like that one piece is a sticker border from our sticker sheet. And it's real pretty. It's a scallop border that we're going to use to trim out this background. Look at how pretty that is. And so I'm just putting it on the edge, the very edge of the white, and then I'm going to cut off the rest of the piece and kind of hold it aside. Just taking a little snip there. So I love that color. That's sage, just so you know, that green, that kind of light green. So I'm probably gathering my thoughts here. What do I do? I don't know why I'm having a hard time here. So I'm going to, this is one of the die cuts. So I have a piece that's cut out that's going to be the kind of the gold color. It's kind of a, oh, what color is it? It might be, it used to be, we used to have a color called saffron. Could be sunburst. So I'm going to put the daisy, well, okay. I'm kind of figuring, I think that I was missing cutting a piece. And so this is a tone-on-tone harbor. There's little, it's hard to see, but there's little dots on that dark background strip. So that looks like it's about 3/4 of an inch. So that's about 3/4 of an inch, and then the border is about 1/2 an inch. And so that harbor really shows off the sage green. The another piece of the, so there's 2 strips of that scalloped border. And I'll tell you, on the first page, you don't use a whole strip. What you do is you just cut little bitty pieces to go on either side of the background that's above it. So you don't want to waste that whole scallop going underneath an area that you don't see. Now this is like a 1/4 or less inch strip. I may have been supposed to cut a harbor strip without the little hearts on it to go over the tiny daisy paper. But I didn't have that, so I used a zip strip. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. So these little pieces are going to get 3x4s. And these are this is a piece of the Harbor cardstock, the coordinating cardstock, and it has kind of a wash, kind of a watercolor wash to it. It's hard to tell, it's mostly tone on tone, but you can see the stripes, they're not really stripes, but the swishes going from side to side. So I'm going to snug these up to each other, or not. I think they'd look better if they had a little bit of space in between them. I don't know if I had to trim one. Anyway, the pictures are 3x4. So the piece is 3¼ by 4¼ so that you have just about 1/8 of an inch showing all around. I think one of the pieces was a tad too big. So I'm just going to put a little bit of space in between. And then add the 3x4s on top. So like I said, you don't have to have these photo placeholders. Those are just my cue as to what size to cut the pictures. So I like that putting a color background behind that open love heart to make the letters stand out. So, and that goldish color just really pops against the other colors. And once again, I put, if you noticed, I put the foam pieces so that they don't touch where the picture is going to go. So it's just the bottom part of the heart is holding up. And those foam pieces are plenty strong to hold that in place. And then these are little flowers that are cut from the edge of the paper that has all of those flowers on it. And so it was a perfect way of hiding the straight cut by putting it under the heart. And this is another one of the cuts. You know what I didn't show is the piece of paper that has all the flowers on it, of how many I cut out. So I ended up cutting out quite a few of those pieces from that paper to use as embellishment. Now I love that little wooden heart bubble that has the heart in it. So it's sort of like somebody's thinking of something that they love. It's cute, right? It's kind of a cute idea. So I'm putting some more wooden hearts down there. It's a little tiny one way off to the right, and then the bigger one below the flowers. And then I'm adding another flower on top of the heart there. So I was kind of thinking that the little banners that go up at the top were those pieces that I cut, but they're actually stickers that are essentially the same colors. So it kind of threw me off that it was actually a sticker. So those are both stickers, and then Keep on Growing is a sticker. And then the heart is one of our die cuts. And so the open heart there gets to show that wonderful gold color through. And then the tiny little arrow is a die cut again. So I'm going to go ahead and color these with my Coral Tri-Blend marker. And look at how pretty they stick out. See, it just adds so much to not have them just be the plain wooden color, to just add a little color to them. Okay, I couldn't stand it. I had to go look up the color name. That yellow color is Sundance. It got lost in my brain. So here's our layout. Now, if you notice there's a little white edge along there, you can actually put that whole page in your cutter and your paper trimmer and trim off a tad of the edge to get rid of that white. I'm trying to find a place for it, but you know, sometimes you can just do one over. So there's my layout. I hope you like it. I think I do like the way it came out. I'm kind of changing out the solid heart for the little dotted heart, which I didn't find when I was looking for it. And it goes perfectly with all the little dots that are on that Picture My Life card. So I like that that's our title, Love, Laugh, and Smile Often. And I think, you know, good advice, it kind of helps you to feel better. I'm adding a little dotting of desert rose to kind of give a little blush to the paper and highlight the cluster. So here's a close-up. There's a little of the spotting of the blush over there and the little details of the die cuts. And there's our half doily. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed with me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm Dorothy Smith. Thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn along with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.